Okay, so namaste everyone. We'll begin our today's class. So let's see what is there today. So we'll start from Mangalam. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhirbhavatu me sada. So we'll see the Sukti of the Sukti of this chapter first. Shridhya Vagini, your mic is working now?
From my mobile, it is working. From my laptop, it is not. It's still not. I'm just trying.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So Alasyam hi Manushyanam Sharirastho Mahan Ripuhu. So you can see that Manushyanam is Shashti Bahuvachana. Sarirastho, Sarirasthaha. So the word because of Sandhi is became Sarirastho. Mahan Ripuhu. Alasyam hi Mahan Ripuhu. Laziness certainly is a great enemy. Which kind of and how which kind of enemy? Sharirasthaha. So stha means residing, sharira means in the body. So whose body? Kesham body, Manushyanam. So in body of human, the laziness is the great enemy residing in their body. So this is the meaning of this. And the bhava here is we should try our best not to be lazy, because laziness is our biggest enemy. So with this, I will take your whatever you asked last time, Srividya Vagini, 7th page, this thing after the class. We will see what is the issue which you were not understanding or you had difficulty in. So now we'll come into Chatu Shloka. So as we had seen last time, Chatu Shloka is some witty saying. So this particular shloka is this is by someone, I don't remember his name. He has written all the things like this. So this is context here is like Kartikeya and Ganesha are playing something in house of Shiva and Parvati. It is shown like they are just another couple having kids in vicinity. So they are fighting, and how that fight Parvati is enjoying, that is captured in this shloka. This shloka is otherwise anyway it is good, but it has very nice sandhis. So I think you will enjoy this. He Ramba. So it is the Sambodhana. He Ramba. So for Ganapati, Parvati is saying, hello or O Ganapati, Kim Amba. So what is the Sandhi here? Kim Amba? Anyone? Anyone? Kim Amba. What is the Sandhi? Yeah, Shritavagni, tell. Okay. I only will tell them. So there is no Sandhi because Kim, Amba, they are written differently. If you write them separate, then
So
they will.
Prakriti Bhavaha, is
No,
it Prakriti Bhavaha?
no Sandhi itself, because there is no Vikara. If you write separately, it will be Kim and amba separately. But if you write them together, that makara at the end will have an akara and it will become like kimamba. So there is no sandhi. That is why I asked. Because there is, if you split them, kim amba separately and kim amba here, it will all be same, and sound wise also there is no change. So there is no sandhi. It is only written differently because of the script. So Ganpati replies, Kim Amba, what mother? Here it is written well, mother. So you can understand that. Rodishi kutaha. Rodishi is Madhyam Purusha Ekvachana. Tvam kutaha rodashi. Why you are crying or weeping? So Karnau Lutthatya Agnibhuhu. So which sandhi is here? Lutthatya Agnibhuhu. So ya is seen, so you can understand it. It is
Yana Sandhi. Yana
Sandhi, because Luthati was there. Luthati plus Agnibhu. Agnibhu is for Kartikeya. So Luthati means twisting. So Karnau is for 2 ears. So both the ears, Ganpati is telling, my both the ears, Shanmukha or our Kartikeya has twisted. That is why I am crying. So Kinte. So Kinte, that is Kimte, Skanda, Vichestitam. So now Parvati is asking, what you, Skanda, what you are trying to do? Vichestitam. So now what he is replying, Mama Pura, Mama means mine, Pura means in front of, Sankhya Krita Chakshusam. So in front of my eyes, he was doing something. Or he was putting some number or fingers in my eyes. So Naitatye Apyuchitam Gajasya. So here also if you see, here also if, no, Naitatye. What is the sandhi here? Before that, before Purva Rupa also sandhi is there, na?
Na plus ite guna sandhi, vriddhi sandhi.
Vriddhi sandhi. Na etat te api uchitam gajasya. This is not correct. This, whatever you did, gajasya. Gaja means, here Savarna Dirgha sandhi is there. Gaja means elephant, asya means mouth. So Gajanana, this also is not correct what you did. Na etat te api uchitam gajasya. So many sandhis are there in this. Api uchitam. So gajasya. So then what he's saying? Charitam nasam mimite amb me. Me is for mama. So mine. Nasam. So Ganesha's nasa means trunk. So mimite. Mimite means measuring. Amb. Oh mother, he was measuring my trunk. So because of that, I kept my I prodded into his eyes. So tau evam. So here also good sandhi is there. Tau, those two, evam, like this. Sahasa vilokya. After seeing those two like this, hasit vyagra. So Shiva is Parvati. Parvati is laughing loud. Hasit vyagra Shiva patu vaha. So like this laughing Parvati. Patu means protect. Vaha is, so vaha is for us. Like me nau naha. So this also is for Yushmat Sabda. So like this laughing joyfully Parvati should protect us. So we'll do it again once. Hey Ramba. So Parvati is saying, oh Ganpati. Ganpati is replying, Kimamba. So both are Sambodhana. That is why exclamation is there. What mother? Rodishi kutaha. Why you are crying? So he's saying, Karnau lutthatya agnibhuhu. So my both Karnau, my both ears were twisted by Shanmukha. Kinte skanda vichestitam. So now Parvati is asking Shanmukha that Kinte, what you did this? What actually you did? So now he is replying, Mama pura, in front of me, Sankhya krita chakshusham. So he did the whatever he prodded into my eyes. Na etatte apyuchitam gajasya. So now Parvati is telling to Ganapati again, this also is not correct, Ganapati. Charitam. So whatever the act you did, Charitam, whatever act you did, that also is not correct. So now he is replying in his defense, Nasam mimite amba me. So no, I didn't start it. This fellow first measured my trunk, and because of that I started. Tau evam sahasa vilokya. After seeing them like this, hasit vyagra. So she is laughing aloud. Like that Shiva is Parvati, Patu, protect, Vaha, us. So this is the Chatu Shloka. So next is Samasya. So again Samasya is like riddle. So we'll see here. Ta tena kathitam putra lekham likh mamajya na tena likhito lekha piturajyana lopita. This is very simple. Ta tena. So this Tritiya means by Tata, the by father. Kathitam putra. So by father it is told to son. By father it is told. Kathitam. Kathitam is what kind of word? And why it is in Tritiya?
Stha pratyay.
Kata pratyay, and because that is karmani bhuta, so it is in Tritiya. That is why it is in Tritiya. So tatena kathitam. Father, it is told or said by father. What he said? Putra, O son, lekham likh mama jaya. Here a samandir sandhi is there. Mama agjaya. So by my order, write a letter. Tvam likh what? Lekham. Why? Mamajya. By my order. My. So here it is written letter according to his direction. That's fine. So na tena likhito lekha. Na tena likhitaha. Now you are again see likhitaha. This also is what word? This again is kta.
Stha pratyay.
So tena. For because of that again karta is in tritiya. Tena likhitaha, and na is going with the this verb. So tena na likhitaha lekha. Lekha is the karma here, and it is in prathama. So he did not wrote the letter. Natena likhitaha lekha. He did not wrote the letter. By him letter was not written. Piturajya nalopita. And his father's order also didn't got disobeyed. So if you understood it, both the things, both the lines or both the all the padas, then you can see like there is a confusion or there is a riddle. So tatena kathitam. So by his father it was said, Putra, O son, lekham likh mamajya. So his order was write a letter, write something. Na tena likhito lekha. But he did not wrote. By him it was not written. And Piturajyana lopita. And his father's order also did not got disobeyed. So how to solve it? So many ways to solve. You can tell he again might have passed the order to somebody and he might have written the letter, so it got written. But what the book is telling is like this na and ten are separate. If you join them together, na tena. Na tena means by bowing down. Nata means down, means bowing. So natena, by bowing down, he wrote the letter, and because of that, Pituragyana Lopita. So the samasya is in these two words. So if you read them separately, na, tena, then meaning will be different, like he did not wrote the letter. And if you join them together, then it will become like with respect, he wrote the letter. And since he wrote the letter, the father's order does not got disobeyed. So this is today's samasya. Again, this is from our Shankaracharya. So this, because is all whatever he has wrote are very poetic. So this also is very nice and very apt saying whatever he has said. So angam galitam palitam mundam dashana vihinam jatam tundam vriddho yati grihitva dandam tadapi na munchatyasha pindam. So it's a very nice one for all of us. So angam means your body parts. Galitam means they are now worn out. The whatever strength was there is gone. Palitam means gray or white hair. Mundam is your head. So your all the strength in body, whatever you had, all your limbs, etc., they are not that strong now. Your head and hair, your hair on your head also became gray and white. Dashana vihinam. Dashana is your teeth. Vihinam means without. Jatam means went. Tundam is your mouth. So your mouth also does not have any teeth. So what he's trying to describe is old age. Vriddha became vriddho. Vriddha means old person. Yati is gachati. He is going. Grihitva, that is tva, means after having. Dandam, so he is going with the help of stick. So he is that old. Tadapi, then also not munchati. Munchati means leaves. Asha pindam. So the asha pindam means desire or the attachment to the world. So you can see he might be seeing a person who is a very kind of old person. He is not able to walk even, and his body condition also is describing, like his all limbs and body parts are not at all in good shape. His hairs are also white or gray. He doesn't have teeth in his mouth, and he's not able to walk himself. But then also he's all worried about all the worldly things, or he's like he's still hoping things in this world. He's not looking for something beyond this world because his journey is coming to end in this world. So that is what he is trying to tell here. So pratipadartham is here very simple. Sandhi vichcheda is only one, this munchati asha pindam. Which sandhi is here?
Yana Sandhi.
Yana sandhi, because ya is sitting in front of itself. So you can see ya is telling yana sandhi. There is nothing else. It is a very simple this thing, and there are many stanzas in this, and all are this much poetic only. If you sometime get time, you can read them all. Next one is dhanani jeevitam chaiva pararthe prajya utsrajet sannimitte varam tyago vinashe niyate sati. So dhanani is plural of dhanam. Dhanam, dhane, dhanani. Jeevitam is your life. This is vriddhi sandhi. Cha eva, chaiva. So cha eva, par arthe. Par means others, arthe means in their interest, for sake of others. Pragya here is because of this u, that visarga is gone. So it is pragyaha. So pragyaha utsrajet. This is the verb. Utsrajet means he gives up, or he gives. Sannimitte. So sannimitte means when it is sun means sat. From sat it became sun, and then nimitte is anyway you do. Nimitte is the cause. Sat is for good cause. So sannimitte means for good cause. Varam means shrestha, like superior. Tyago is tyagaha. Because of sandhi it became tyago. Tyagaha. So shrestha, accepting or choosing tyaga is superior when vinashe niyate sati. So when destruction is anyway there, right? So it is always better to accept the tyaga instead of you, because you know like it is going to be destructed one day. So it is a wise decision, like you leave that thing, you like you won the attachment or you leave that thing. If these both are in similar sense, they are some kind of advocating for some kind of vairagya. So not in your early age, but at least in your old age. So here also, if you see vinashe niyate sati. So when you are seeing, when you are confirmed like it is going to destroy, then at least you leave it. And that might be his intention, the Subhasitkara's intention. And Shankaracharya is telling clearly, like this is your status, even you are in hanging in your on your deathbed, but then also you are willing to, you are buying mobile and all those things, kind of that. So Anvaya all is not like required here because you follow this pattern only. So many places somehow book is not consistent. So I would ask you to be consistent. Anvaya you can do, but Anvaya you keep it for Sankshepa Ramayana only. So these, for this you do only in these three headings. First, you try to break the sandhi and write everything here. While writing, you see mostly all the anuswaras are written as makaras because we had read one rule in Pravesha, like if anuswara is at the end of word means if it is full stop, and here because we are separating the words, so we assume like all the commas also are full stop. So that is why we write everything with makara so that it is more clear in reading. No other this thing. So first you break everything, and after breaking you try to get meaning in whatever. It is not required in English only because you have to understand, now you not remember. So whatever your mother tongue mostly preferred is, you try to write meaning of that into that. And after that, since now you have to arrange this meaning in some form to make sense out of it, so that is the tatparya. So stick to these three for all subhashita, and do the same thing for chatu shloka and samasya also, because now if you will start trying, so this will make your learning very fast. So now here, like for this one, this fellow has added Anvaya and all. So again, for one you will add, for one you will not add. So that is not correct. Anyway, after you are aware of proper Anvaya, you can come back and do Anvaya of everything again. So this Pada Sangraha I am not going in because there is nothing to explain now. So because you can take that whatever I shared in group and try to go through the words which are written and which are not written, try to fill them and see if they are correct. So if you see here, the same thing is there. Now one root he is taking. So this is the dhatu, khad, the bhwadi. So to eat. So khadati means someone is eating, someone alone is eating. Khadyate, it is eaten by somebody. Khadishyati, someone will eat. Khaditavyam, you should eat or must eat. Khadaniyam, it is khaditavyam, khadaniyam means it should be eaten. Khadita, it is eaten by somebody, male. Khadita, female. Khaditam, that. So it is, there is nothing for me to explain into this. These two things already I told you, khadan, khadanti, they are continuous. So that same thing will be here also. Khadan, khadanti, piban, pibanti, pashyan, pashyanti, kridan, kridanti. So this thing you will read in next level, but somehow they want you to learn the word here itself. So you can learn it. Now we'll come to our story. So in last class, we have seen that our Dilip is not having son, and he's worried about that, and he along with his wife Sudakshina goes to his guru's or acharya's house to ask like what is the issue, why I am not having this, I am doing everything good, then also I am not having son. And Vasishtha tries to see in the time that what actually is the root cause, and he founds like he did some Kamadhenu was there and he did not show proper respect to her and she had cursed him. And now solution also he tells like you have to pray or you have to please her daughter, which is Nandini, and which is in Vasishtha's ashram itself. And if Nandini is pleased, then you can get the santati, or you can get the santana. So he stays there as a ashram person only. He leaves all the king whatever Rajochit Shringara and Vastra Bhushan, everything. And he started doing seva to Nandini. He did the same for 21 days. So now that story is progressing from that day. So Nandini Anyasmin means other day. Nandini Anyasmin dine Nripasya Pariksham Kritavati. Kritavati is Tavatu. So Nandini Kritavati. Nandini did. What she did? Pariksham Kritavati. Nandini did a pariksha. Pariksha means she tried to test. Who she tried to test? Nripasya. Kasya pariksha? Nripasya pariksha. King's pariksha. When she tried to did? Anyasmin dine. Some other day. So sa, the Nandini, Himalayasya Guham Pravishtvati. Guha is the cave. Guham is Dvitiya, inside the cave or to the cave. Pravishtvati. Pravishtvati means entered. So sa Himalayasya Guham Pravishtvati. Dilipah Parvatasya Saundaryam Pashyan Asit. So now you see this word is coming Pashyan. So that same thing I was telling, Pashyan Pashyanti. So this is present continuous. So Dilipah Parvatasya of mountain, Saundaryam beauty, Pashyan seeing Asit. So Dilipa was seeing the beauty of mountain. Tada ekah simha Nandinim Balatkarena Grihitwan. So then one lion, Nandini's Balat means by force, Grihitwan. He caught Nandini by force. One lion came and he caught Nandini by force. Tena Pidita. Pidita is again Kata. And Tena is the Tritiya. So Tena Pidita. By that, troubled by that, Dhenuhu, the cow, Uchchaihi, loudly, Krandanam, you can say cry, Kritavati. So she cried very loud because lion was sitting on him or captured him or pounced on her. Sorry, I am saying him. So because of that, she made a big noise. Nripaha akrandanam shrutvan. So the king also heard this whatever cry came from cow. Dhenum apashyat, and he saw the cow. Dhenum simha akarshati. So lion was pulling the cow. Dilipah kupitaha abhavat. So Dilipa became angry. Simhasya vadham kartum nischayam kritvan. So Simhasya of lion, vadham killing, kartum do, nischayam certain, kritvan. So he decided to kill the lion. He decided to do the vadha of lion. Nishangat. Nishanga is the cure or wherever they put the arrow. So Banam is the arrow. Swikartum, accept, to take. Karam sthapitvan. So he took his hand and might bought backside to take the arrow. Kintu, but Karaha, hand, tatra eva sthagitaha bhavat. But somehow his hand got jammed there itself or paralyzed. So Nripasya apamanam sanjatam. So for a king, this was a like insulting thing. So kopaha api adhikaha jataha. Because of that, his anger also went high. Tada, then Nripam uttisya, towards facing king Simha. So lion is speaking, facing king or for king. Bhupala, Bhu is land, Pala is somebody who takes care of land, means king. So Bhupala is king. Bhupala, O king, Shramaha mastu. So don't try, ma astu. So don't try to do anything. Tava sarvam astram, your all weapons, Shastram cha. So astra and shastra are two different type of weapons. One is which you throw and attack, other which you keep in hand and then attack. So further detail you can check. So your tava sarvam, your all, astram, shastram cha, your whatever astra and shastra you have, both vyartham bhavati. They both will be waste. Why? Because aham Shivasya sevakah. Because I am servant of Lord Shiva. Mama namadheyam kumbhodaraha iti. So my name is Kumbhodaraha. So my name is like Kumbhodaraha. Samipe, near, Devadaru Vriksham Pasyasi Kalu. So are you seeing the Devadara tree near you? Parvati Preeti Purvakam Tam Vriksham Vardhitavati. So that tree is raised by Parvati with love. So Parvati Vardhitvati. Parvati raised. How she raised? Preeti Purvakam. So with love, Tam Vriksham. That tree is raised by Parvati with love. Vrikshasya Rakshanartham Parvati Mam Niyuktavati. So Parvati Mam Niyuktavati. Parvati employed me. For what? Rakshanartham. Kasya? Whose Rakshanartham? Vrikshasya. So to protect Vriksha, Parvati has employed me. Ataha, therefore, Agataha came Prani Mama Aharaha. So whoever comes to near Vriksha, whatever Prani will come to near Vriksha, since I am the protector of Vriksha, so that Prani is my food. Ataha dhenum na tyajami. And because of that, I am not going to leave this cow. Iti akathayat. Like this, he said. Okay, so tat vachanam shrutva. So after listening to his whatever speech, Nripaha, now king is speaking. Aham api Shiva pujakaha. So I also is worshipper of Shiva. Aham api, I also Shiva pujakaha. Shiva worshipper. Shivaha Gauravarhaha. So I am also is who does the Gaurava of Shiva. Means same thing. I am also the Bhakta of Shiva. Mama Acharya Vasishtha. My Acharya is Vasishtha. Tasya Dhenum Eva Dhanam. His, for him, Dhenuhu Eva Dhanam. So cows only are his property or Dhanam or his money. Ataha, therefore, Prarthanam Karomi. Therefore, I am requesting you. I am requesting Mama Deham Khad. You eat my body. Dhenum Tyaja. And leave the cow. Iti avadat. Like this he said. Simha kinchit ahasat. So lion somewhat or kinchit is there, right? So chit chana, if you remember. So kimchit becomes kinchit. So he smiled a little, and what he said then? Tvam Jagat Prabhu. You are king of whole world. Jagat Prabhu. Nutanvayaha. Nutanam Vayaha. And your body also is new. Means you are young. Vayah means body or age. Nutanam means new. Sundaram Shariram. And your body is beautiful or beautiful also. Idam sarvam alpasya karanen tyajasi kim. So this all Nutan Vaya, Jagat Prabhu, Sundar Shariram, for this small reason, for a cow, you are going to leave this all or put this all in for this small thing. Tvam vichara mudhaha. So actually you are now confused. Why you are for a cow you are thinking to kill yourself? Iti akathayat. So like this he said. So in today's story, this much only. It will continue in chapter 3rd. So if you read the real poem, so there too many shlokas will come to tell this much whatever we read till now in 2 chapters. but those shlokas are very praudha or very advanced kind of literature. So for us as of this time, this is the best way to know the real story, what is there in this particular Mahakavya. So these questions are there. I think Dhenuhu kimartham krandanam kritavati. So because Simha Dhenoho upari whatever from here you do, otherwise it will be different. So eka Simha Nandinim Balatkareण गृहीतवान् तेन पीडिता धेनुः उच्चैः क्रन्दनं कृतवती. So you can see from here all the initially you try to answer from this text only, so that it is serving the two reasons. You are visiting it again and you are answering it also. So now comes our Sankshepa Ramayana. So this, if you have anyone has downloaded that one and if you try to read, yeah, that day I was trying to remember this chanda type. So that is Anushtup. So that is the simplest chanda. So that is called as Anushtup. So whole Ramayana, most of the Ramayana, Gita, everything is written in Anushtup chanda only. So that is very easy in singing. So let's see what is here. So as of now, for at this sloka, what has happened? Sankshepa Ramayana started. So in the beginning, if you have read that download, then it is fine. If not, then I request you to download that document and read. I think you will understand more than 30-40% your own. So that will give you a context. So because here it is not taken in order. So it is taken randomly from some after 10, something, whatever these book writer might have felt important, they took those shlokas only. Because there are 100 and they have taken, I think, 25 or so only. So what has happened in the beginning of this, Valmiki asks Narad Maharshi, like he wanted to know who is the person who is having certain qualities and who is the living currently. He asks for Sampratam Loke. So in current time, who is the person who has so many qualities? So like that, he asks around 14-15 qualities. Atmavan ko jita krodha, Dyutiman ko nasuyakaha, Kasya vibhyati devascha, Jata roshasya samyuge. Like that, if you read it, that is very good. So then Narada replies him with all the qualities. He tells like that shloka which we read in last class. Ikshvaku vamsha prabhavaha Ramo nama janaihi shrutaha. So he tells like there is a person born in Ikshvaku dynasty and his name is Rama. So he is having all these things. So after that some other details about Rama comes, and then because of those details or the qualities in Rama, King Dasharatha decides to make him prince or Yuvaraj. So that is the same thing is told here. So tam evam guna sampannam. So tam is for him, evam is like this, guna is quality, sampannam. So here you can get confused if you are not having context, like what guna. So what evam guna, because you don't know which guna it is. So that is why if you read once, you will have a context. So tam evam guna sampannam ramam satya parakramam यौवराज्येन samyoktum aichat pritya mahipatihi. So this is very simple shloka. So what is the verb into this? I already did the Vicheda. Tam evam guna sampannam ramam satya parakramam yauvarajyena samyoktum aichat pritya mahipatihi. So which one is the verb here?
Echat.
Aichat. Aichat. So matra is here one, but actually when you will read it, it will be double matra kind of sound, right? Aichat. So now the question will come, Kaha aichat, who wished. So the person should be in Prathama Vibhakti because we are asking karta. Kaha aichat. So what is the in Prathama Vibhakti here?
Mahipatihi.
Mahipatihi. So Mahipatihi aichat. Mahi is earth and pati means kind of one who feeds or the takes cares. So one who take care of earth, that is the king. And Dasharatha was Chakravarti king. So Chakravarti means one king. All the kings on earth have accepted like lordship of this king. So that is Chakravarti. So Mahipati means King Dasharatha. King Dasharatha Aichat. So we made two parts of sentence as of now. So Dasharatha wished. Now let's see what he wished. So what he wished, Kim Achat. Samyuktum. Samyuktum means to make or to like some means together, to join. So exact meaning will not match, but he wanted to make, you can say. Samyuktum Aichat. So Mahipatihi Samyuktum Aichat. He wanted to make. How he wanted to make? Kaya. You can ask like Kaya he wanted to make. With what feeling he wanted to make? Pritya, with love. So he wanted to make with love, right? By what he wanted to make love? By what he wanted to make? Yauvarajena. And rest all are in Dvitiya. So you can ask question, come whom he wanted to make? So Ramam. So now Ramam will come. So Ramam Yauvarajena Samyoktum Pritya Aichat. Kaha Aichat? Mahipati hi Aichat. Now Rama's Visheshana will come because that same Vibhakti. Which Rama? Tam Ramam. That Rama. Why Tam Ramam? Because before this shloka there are so many qualities of Rama is coming. So after that this shloka is coming, that Rama he wanted. Right? So because of that it is Tam Ramam. And which kind of Rama that? Kidrisham Ramam Evam Guna Sampannam. Like this quality, filled with qualities like this. And how else how else? Satya Parakramam. So this was, and one he is really brave, or what is written here? English thing is unfailing valor. Can say. So let's see this again. So we'll see the vibhakti first. Tam is Dvitiya vibhakti. Evam guna sampannam is Dvitiya vibhakti ekvachana. Ramam Dvitiya ekvachana. Satya parakramam Dvitiya ekvachana. Yauvarajyena Tritiya ekvachana. Samyoktum is what? Aichat is the verb. Lang lakara pratham purusha ekvachana. Pritya is Tritiya ekvachana. Priti. Mahipati is Prathama ekvachana. So now you can say if Aichat is a Parasmaipadi and Kartari verb, then Karta should be in Prathama Vibhakti. Once you bring the Karta, so Mahipati Aichat, then you bring the Karma. What is he wanted to do? Kim Aichat, so you will get Ramam Achat, this Aichat. And by whom? Then you will get Yavarajyena Pritya. So that's what is written here. You can read it after this. Now this shloka is just next to it, so there is no gap. So after knowing this, you will understand this very easily. Someone's mic is unmute. Kindly, Shrikant Mahodaya, please unmute if you don't have to ask anything. So तस्याभिषेक संभारान् दृष्ट्वा भार्याथ कैकयी पूर्वं दत्तवरा देवी वरमेनं अयाचत विवासनं च रामस्य भरतस्याभिषेचनम्. So now you can see, now here king is willing to make Rama as Yuvaraj. So tasya abhishek sambharan. Tasya means his, Ramasya. Abhishek means coronation. Sambharan, this is samasa, that is why this become one word. So whatever the function for his coronation was there, drishtva. So after seeing that, bharya is wife. Atha means spoke. Kaikai. So Kaikai bharya spoke. When she spoke, after seeing. Drishtva. What drishtva? अभिषेक संभारान दृष्ट्वा. कस्य अभिषेक संभारान? तस्य means कस्य? रामस्य. Okay, so now what she is going to speak? Purvam means earlier. Dattavara means one who is given. Actually this is samasa, so exact translation is Dattavara, like one who, this is feminine, so one who has been given. So Dattavara, Purvam Dattavara Devi. Vara is boon. So Devi, like that lady who was given some vara, boon earlier. Varam. So now Varam Enam. This Varam, this boon. Ayachata. Yachate is the Atmanepadi form of Lat Lakara. So then when it goes to Lang Lakara, it becomes Ayachata. So like Avandata. So here it is Varam Enam Ayachata. This Vara boon asked, or asked only. What she asked? What Vara? Vivasanam means exile. Cha and Ramasya. So of Rama Vivasanam. Rama should go in exile. And Cha is for and. So what is the and thing? Bharatasya. Of Bharata Abhishechanam. So Bharatasya coronation and Rama's exile. This is what she asked. So Padavibhaga, if you see, Tasya Abhisheka Sambharan. How to figure out like which one is samasa or not? A simple trick as of now you can follow. You try to see where you are seeing the vibhakti ending. So that will be a pada. And samasa happens to nouns only in most of the cases. So you will see in nouns only. So tasya, if I see, I can see sya. So that sya is telling is shashti. Then an I am seeing here. So that is ditiya bahuvachan. So I can say, okay, abhisheka, it should be abhishekaha. If only abhishek is there, then it should be a sambodhana. That is not there. So that is how I will decide this both is a single word. Abhishek Sambharan Drishtva, after seeing Bharya Ath Kaikai. Purvam Dattavara Devi. Here Sandhi is there. Varam, it's not Sandhi because it's a way of writing only. Varam Enam Ayachata. So it's not Sandhi here. Vivasanam Cha Ramasya Bharatasya Abhishechanam. Here Sandhi is there. Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. So same thing is written here. Atha Tasya Abhishek Sambharan Drishtva Purvam Dattavara Bharya Devi Kaikai Ramasya Vivasanam Bharatasya Abhishechanam Cha Varam Enam Ayachata. So to make this thing, you can start like that same thing. Now you see here Anvaya they have written first and Pratipadartha is later. So, but you should try to write this first in same pattern whatever you were doing there in Subhashita. So Atha has many meanings. It is here then. Speaking also is meaning of Atha. So you can see the verb first. So verb is ayachata. So it will come at the end when you are making prose. So here who asked? Ka ayachata. So you will see what is in Prathama. So here you will say find Kaikai Ayachata. So same thing will come here, Kaikai Ayachata. Now you will see, do we have any Visheshana for Kaikai also? So you see for other words in Prathama. So now you will find Bharya. Bharya also is in Prathama. So you will put it before Kaikai. So Kaikai Bharya. Then you found Devi also is there in Prathama. So that also is Visheshana for Kaikai. Dattavara is also in Prathama. So that also is Visheshana for Kaikai. So you will put them here together. Ramasya Vivasanam, Bharatasya Vishechanam is anyway fine because they are matching. Varam Enam, both are in Dvitiya. So you will put them together. And Drishtva is also a kind of Purva action. So it will come before Ayachata, because Drishtva tells what? Same Karta has done some work before the final work. So that will come in between. This verb will come at end. Drishtva will come in between. What after seeing, that will come here, and rest everything here. So this will not come in one or two shlokas, or it will not come in reading only. If you keep on reading, somebody keep on explaining, it will never, you will not understand. For to understand this, you have to start making small anvayas, and they all might not be perfect initially, but keep on making. The rules or bottom lines are these only, whatever we discussed, and you will start getting slowly and slowly. So these all we have already covered. Will come here. Sangrahya Vishayah. So these four, there is nothing to explain, that you can understand, you will understand directly. This one I will tell. So this tradition slokas are for some of our traditions. So this is for Yugadi. So on the day of Yugadi, there is a culture or tradition to eat jaggery and neem leaves or seeds. So why that is captured in this shloka. सतायुर्वज्रदेहाय सर्वसम्पत्कराय च सर्वारिष्टविनाशाय निम्बकन्दलभक्षणम्. So Satayuhu, Shat Ayuhu means 100-year life. Shat Ayuhu. Vajradehaya. Vajradehaya means strong body. Vajra means something strong. So Vajra is strongest. So Vajradehaya means something strong. Sarva Sampat Karaya Cha. Sampat means prosperity or wealth. Sarva means all. Karaya means to get or to make. Cha. Sarva Arishta. Sarva is again all. Arishta is a bad thing, evil. Vinashaya means to silent that or to remove all the evil. For that, Nimba is neem. Kandala, Nimba Kandala, that neems what that leaf, whatever new leaves are there, Nimba Kandala is that. Bhakshanam. So Nimba Kandala you eat for this. So this is this chapter. Now, oh, it is twice here. So now you can do the exercises here, and we'll stop this class here, and we'll take the questions for this class, and then somebody, Srividya Vagini has question for earlier class, so we'll attend that.